Hello, my beautiful besties. How's everybody doing? I truly hope everybody's having an amazing day, an amazing week. So today I thought we would sit down again and chat, hang out like girls. I do want to address the video that I put out last Thursday. I'm sure it was quite a banger and quite a shock. It was a shock to me. I'm not even kidding you. It was not even in my plans to talk about that in that video. It's been something that was sitting in the back of my head for quite some time. That's why the title read that was not in my 2025 bingo card, because honestly, it wasn't even planned for that day. Yeah, again, it just came spilling out. But I'm glad that I put it out there. I'm glad that I did finally get it off my chest and talk to you guys about, what I've been thinking with this channel. And so that's what we're going to be addressing today. I really was hoping to get this video out on Monday, but I had already filmed another video and uploaded it and everything. So anyway, but today we're just going to hang out again like girls and friends. And I'm going to be applying makeup that I have not used, and I don't even know how long. Honestly, a lot of this stuff I've had forgotten that I even had. So if that seems like something you would like to do and enjoy, please stick around because we're about to get into all that right now. Yeah, so like I mentioned, that video was quite the shock to me as well. I'm sure, you guys, it was so unexpected because, I try to stay so upbeat in my videos because I know a lot of you come here to escape, life and problems, as I do. Has been my escape for several reasons, especially when Kurt moved out, through all the hard times. So, I try to stay very upbeat. So when I come on and things are a little different, I'm sure it is quite shocking to you. But again, this has been something that has been weighing on my mind for a very long time, actually. I'm going to say, probably a good year. I just seen it's been just very difficult. I think initially, we're just going to start with the makeup, you guys. I'm going to just show you what I'm using and all of that. And I'll talk about the makeup a little bit. And I do have something I want to share with you in a little bit as well. Yeah, through the move and all that, I don't even know where I was going, you guys. I've lost track of my thoughts. You guys know how I just kind of wing these videos. I don't even know. It wasn't like I was just going to stop altogether, maybe slow down, or take, quite some time off and maybe come back a year later. I don't even know what the plans were, but it's just been something I've been really fighting with myself, and the kids had talked to me about it, and of course initially or ultimately they would support anything that I chose. For the longest time they said, keep trying, and you're doing great, and blah blah blah. They're so supportive, and but I don't know, it just got more strong for me to call it quits. Like I mentioned, I've been doing this, it's going on my 6th year, and you know, just reading the comments and everything, there's a few of you that are creators that talked about it, and you're in the same boat as I am. So I don't know. I don't know if it was the timing of starting. Hold on. The palette I'm using is this here. I love this palette. This has made it through, I can't even tell you how many declutters. It's the BH, BFF, ALONDRA, and ELSY palette. I remember getting this palette and loving it, and I still do. So I don't know. I thought we would just play around with it, and because I just really want this shade here because it matches my sweater. I got this sweatshirt. I think there's like 4 different colors at Sam's Club, and it's such a great deal. It has almost like that, what did they call that, like waffle type material. And what's cool to, here is if you guys like this kind of feature on your sweatshirt, so there's no hood, no nothing. Yeah, I love these. They're not too thick and they're not too light. Just, you know me, I'm just going to be hopping all around my thoughts. So yeah, I don't know. I don't even know again where I was. Just bear with me through this video. I will get my groove here in just a second. But yeah, it's just something, again, I guess that's where I can just leave on or start again, is it's just something that's been on my mind for a very, very long time. But yeah, a few of you, like I think I was talking about, are in the same boat as me. I think it was the timing. That's where I was. I think it was the timing of us starting our channels, because the ones that I was talking with, I think we started relatively around the same time. I think Clara, I think she started before us, but she's running into the same situation as well. Yeah, so it's just, I don't know, you guys. I think a lot of you had mentioned that I'm not the only one complaining about this. Even, bigger channels that have been around for a very long time, they're having some problems as well. Something that there's a glitch with YouTube. I don't know, but I have noticed, even what you guys are saying, is that you aren't getting the notifications. Like, a lot of you aren't getting notifications of when I'm posting, and that makes a huge difference. I mean, if you're not getting the notifications, and like I mentioned, I have 8,000 followers now. I imagine a lot of those have just come and they are gone and don't even realize that they are still subscribed to my channel. But the way I have understood, when I first started my YouTube channel, I had done a lot of research on where, all of the, what is it called? Analytics, where my analytics should be. And I don't know. Ideally, I guess from what I can remember, is that you basically want like 10% of how many followers you have or subscribers. So, like for me, I have 8,000 subscribers. I really should be averaging like 800 views per video. Well, I'm not even getting close to that hardly anymore. I can't even remember. I think there's been, in the past maybe 3-4 months, one video that's reached 1,000, and that's only because it's a product that people probably would search. And it was, I think, that curling iron that I have, the Tymo or whatever that's called. That one got 1,000 views. But other than that, like my normal material, you guys, if you just go back and look at my views, it's pretty sad. Okay, where do I want to go right now? I think I'm just going to do a basic look, you guys. I think I'm going to go right here, and we're going to add a pop of color here in just a minute. Oh, goodness, I'm dropping everything here. So, yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to show you guys throughout this video somewhere. I think I'm going to scoot over right here. Um, and maybe I will stop the video and go through it here and talk with you. I'm not sure how I'm going to present this, but I want you just to look. I'm going to show you my analytics, and what that means is it shows you, how your videos are doing. It shows how many people are watching your videos, how long they're staying on, which is not long. I mentioned that in the other video. They're not staying on very long. Now, I do know with YouTube, if people aren't engaging for a very long time, they're not going to push that video out. The comments do help tremendously. The likes. I heard you guys talking about some hype button. I had not even heard about that until recently. So thank you so much for those of you who found that button and are encouraging others to use it. And I'm hoping that's going to help. So yeah, anyway, back to the analytics, and I'm going to show you how much YouTube pays me for these videos. I mean, it is so sad. I mean, it really is super sad. Like, I think I'm just going to put it in here. As you can see, like even a video that was at 1,000 views, I think I made like $6 off it, so that it just becomes discouraging, and it has nothing to do with any of you, especially the ones that are here. You know who you are, that are here every single video I put out. But the reason why I want to talk to you guys today is the comments. I mean, the love I felt, I can't even tell you how that cleansed my mind, my soul, my heart, mental estate. Oh, it was just, I could not stop reading them. And I hope I addressed each and every one of you because you took the time out to really, uplift my spirits. I mean, every single comment was so uplifting and loving. And I honestly feel the love here. And I honest to God, every time I think of, this channel and just saying goodbye, you guys are just, you're my friends. We have been friends for so long, especially, I mean, over half of you guys. We have been together. You guys have been with me for so long. You know me. I know a lot about you. I found out a lot more through those comments in that video and like I told you, that my problems probably are so small compared to some of yours. And reading some of those comments, yes, my problems are, yeah, very, very small. Not that they're not important, because we all have, our breaking point. So I'm not downplaying my problems, but I responded to one of you here. My dad told me this old saying one time because I remember us kids would be, and even him, he said even when he was a kid, I want new jeans, I want new shoes, or, and crying and whining about our wants and needs. And he said one day he was really, really, giving his dad a hard time that he wanted these new shoes, and then he saw a man with no feet. So you got to keep these things in perspective in our minds. So when I read your comments and I read how many of you have a lot of, problems and back problems, cancers, a lot of you have had surgeries like with fusions. And so that's what I'm saying. Some of these problems are always, you know, we should feel lucky, and but not to diminish any of our problems that are going in our lives, but we just have to remember it could be worse, so that's how I just try to keep myself in check. I'm going to go into this I might mix these two here. I don't know, this one's super pretty too, so let's start with this one here. So I did just want to address all of that. Again, I have not made one final decision whatsoever. My daughter-in-law reached out to me. She said, I wanted to sit down and talk with you about some suggestions with the channel. I'm super excited to hear her thoughts because she's absolutely brilliant. She does a lot of the marketing with her business with Massage Envy. So she is pretty clever. So I'm honestly so excited. I hope she calls this meeting quickly, because, yeah, I'm really excited to hear her thoughts. She did mention today, we were talking about it because she had watched the video, and she said, um, for sure, we're going to do a video together, a sit down video together after we go to Vegas and, put our pictures and videos together and see what we come up with and do, yeah, our first video since the one that we did so long ago when I applied her makeup in my basement in Michigan. So I'm really excited. Again, just really excited to hear what she has to say. I'm just really praying for a miracle with this channel. Like I told you guys, yes, I do it for a fun, I do it for an escape, but that wasn't the intention when I started the channel. My intention, I've said this all along, so I'm not, if you're new, I don't know, I hope this doesn't come off wrong, but I started this channel with the intent to be able to quit my job so I could do this full time. Because it's very hard when you do have a full-time job. I work 4 days a week. I do, take care of my mother somewhat. I mean, she is totally functional by herself, but I have to take her to all of her doctor's appointments and stuff like that. And she doesn't drive. So I have that. And then, just keep it up with the kids. I have a lot on my plate. I think, should I try a little bit of this blue? Let's just see. So I think I'm going to go into this blue, and then up here, this is like a really pretty shimmer that has like a little bit of pink, it looks like. let's just dab into this blue and just see. I'm not going anywhere today, so I don't even care. So I'm just, oh yeah, I don't know about that blue, you guys. I'm just going to put it, I'm so happy I put it on this outer corner here. So I'm just going to kind of tap that. So it's just a hint of that blue. I'm all spring here, and it's fall. This is not a fall look whatsoever. Look how pigmented that is. I mean, woo, that is a really pretty shade. All of these shimmers are super, super pigmented. And then I did want to talk a little bit of, I really didn't get much into, I keep squeaking this chair here. I didn't really get into the HRT that I've started because I'm really not familiar with it. I really want to look more into it. I'm really liking how it is making me feel for sure. I truly am. A lot of you have said that you are on it and it's really done wonders for you. So I'm really excited on hoping that it only gets better from here with my menopause. So the menopause, there's been a lot more than just the outburst that I was having. I think a lot of these aches and pains are from the menopause. I looked really into it, and they say that, yeah, menopause causes a lot of the osteoporosis and all of that. So I'm really glad that I finally got on this HRT. Or I think that's what they call it, HRT, and hoping that's going to clear that up. But my other symptoms have been dizzy spells, brain fog. I know a lot of you had mentioned that you get the brain fog as well. I mean, mine's, yeah, it's bad. I'm sure if you have it, it's probably just as bad, but it is absolutely almost like, I don't know. It's sometimes I feel like I'm gonna like lose my mind or I'm spinning. It's just bizarre. Okay, for my eyeliner, I'm gonna be using this. I've been loving these eyeliners from Prime Prometics. And I'm gonna use the shade Black, which I haven't used in a very long time on my upper lid. So I think this one is the black. Nope, this one's smoky, so I have to find my black one. So anyway, yeah, the brain fog, and I think that's like when I'm filming, I start stuttering over my words, if you guys notice. I've also noticed, oh my goodness, you guys, I have to find, I'm pulling out all these different shades, everything but the black. Maybe the black is over here. Here it is. It's actually a coal, I believe is the shade. So yeah, I mean, and I noticed the other day I was filming and I don't know if you guys caught it, but I even had to stop the video because like my hand was shaking and it's not doing it so bad today, but I'm starting to get, yeah, like this little shake and that kind of scares me. So I don't know if it has to do with all this medicine or whatnot, but yeah, so a lot of that played into my decision or thinking of hanging up my makeup brushes. But yeah, again, that's still it's not a final decision whatsoever. And like I said, I mean, I'm not going to come in here and say a goodbye video for sure because nothing's forever. So, I mean, I could, just kind of come on and say, you know what, you guys, I think it's time. I'm going to take a break, an unforeseen time break, and I'm not sure when I'll be back. And that's how it will go. Yeah, I don't know. I think goodbyes are just way too final, and it's just silly because if who I know myself, I would probably be back, most likely, and even a year, I could go 2 years probably, who knows, and come back, and I don't know. I just find those videos strange. So, that went on pretty easy. Yeah, these are designed just like the Revant liners that I have. They're designed for mature lids. They're super creamy and just very easy to work with. Yeah, I just really been pretty much using this one and the Revant ones. Okay, super easy. That applied. It creates a really cute wing, just very a baby. Then I found this in my collection. Do you guys remember these? This. It's like a stone, and it's by Revlon, and it takes away your excess oil. So when I try it out again, I totally forgot I had this, and I remember I had it in my purse, and it worked out really well, especially like throughout the day. So let's see if it takes away the oils. Oh yeah, it does a really a good job. The papers do a great job too, but this just, it's fun. It's a gimmick, you know. But it works. I will say my oils have pretty much disappeared. So yeah, that was a pretty fun. Okay, and then for my pore filler, I found this. Oh my gosh, it matches my shirt. I found this in my collection. This is by She Glam, I think. And I think it's going to, from what I can remember, it's going to be like the Milani one, that cooling effect. Yeah, it's like that jelly feeling. So I don't know if this is still good, but we're going to give it a try. Yeah, it has like that cooling effect. So let's see if it blurs my pores. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, you guys. I just can't thank you enough though for the comments, and there were so many. There were so many comments, and for a second, you know, I almost didn't click. It took me a while, put it that way, for me to click onto reading the comments and responding to them because number one, I was nervous to even look. I was so scared to see, I don't know, the reaction. I was scared that nobody was watching it, you know, so it took a lot of courage, or for me to get the courage to see the comments and just go back to that video. So I finally did, and I mean, I can't even tell you how many times I just, you know, tears swelled up in my eyes over how much love you guys you know, I'm sure every creator says it, but you guys truly are the best community. I swear. It was just just amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And you know, I mean, it really makes you think, you know, what's important. So, like a lot of you said that even if I posted once a week or once a month, if yeah, I mean, I could do that. I really could. And maybe if things get too overwhelming, that's what I'm going to have to do, and just know that I could possibly lose a lot of followers because of that, and I could possibly, yeah, just not get a lot of views and just do it just to hang out and do it as my therapy, you know, that I have for a long time anyway. So, just a lot to think about. Just a lot, just a lot, guys. Okay, so for the foundation, I found this in my drawer. It's the, I think it's called MISSHA or something. I think it's the MISSHA. And this one is the Perfect Cover BB Cream. Has SPF of 42 in it, and it's number 25. Yeah, MISSHA. Now, there's a new one. I saw it over on TT, which I'm rarely over on that place. Yeah, I can only stomach TT for so long, and then I'm like out of there. But there's a new blue one out that I definitely want to try. But I have so many right now. You know, that's the last thing I need to be buying is a new foundation. So hopefully hopefully the shade works. That looks kind of yellow or orange. Oh, wow, oh boy. Yeah, that is yellow. This seat, I'm just making all this noise and it's driving me insane. Oh boy, you guys, I don't know about this color. We'll see. Anyway, so I also want to show you guys here in just a minute of all the stuff that I found. I went to Marshall's with Daryl. Daryl and I went to Marshall's the other day, and we went to, oh gosh, what is it, Party City or Spirit Halloween or something. We were just looking at, you know, Halloween stuff. We like doing that just to see what's out there. We're going to the kids, like I mentioned. So I don't know, we were just checking out what's out there. And so they had it decorated really cute. If you guys want to see, oh, I don't know if it's still up. I had it on my Instagram stories, and also you could see it on my Facebook stories. Again, if you guys want to join me over on those platforms, which I kind of suggest just in case something does go where I do leave YouTube for a while. I'll place right here my YouTube channel or Instagram channel, and down here I go by Laura Ochoa Fagelman. That is my Facebook, and that's just the Facebook I started years ago when we started the Facebook world. So I did create like a business one, but I don't know. I never understood it very well, so I never really played into that one. So yeah, if you want to join me, I think it just asks, I have to approve your friendship on Facebook, but of course I'm going to. So yeah, just follow me over on those platforms. So any platforms. So anyway, on Instagram, on the story, I posted this cute little video of us at the Halloween store, and they really had quite the display going on there. And let me just tell you the funniest story. Oh my gosh. So I'm sure you guys have seen tons of like Halloween videos where the kids walk up to those things and someone pushes the button and the things come out and they scream and the kids go flying backwards, some of them fall on their behinds and all this stuff. While I'm looking at this scary, I'll put at least that lady of who I was looking at, and Daryl sneakily, or sneaky went up to and pushed this button, and I didn't see him. And all of a sudden, this thing comes out at me. I screamed in the middle of the store. I'm like, and I went flying backwards. Well, thank God I didn't fall on my butt because I probably would have broke my back. But oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed. My Daryl was crying, laughing. He's like, why wasn't I filming that? He goes, that was priceless. I'm like, oh, I'm dying of laughing too, because I'm like, I must have looked like a crazy person, but I don't know. It just spooked me. I just was not expecting that. Even after seeing all of those little videos of kids being scared out of their minds. Okay, so that's what that MISSHA looks like. If it was a different shade, it's not too shabby whatsoever. The pore filler, it worked okay. It's probably not the best one. I would say in my collection, the best one is my Maybelline Master Blur Stick. One day I'm going to have to do a video and just try to get it like into the best lighting, ever, and show you how it just like erases all of my pores and even the wrinkles. It really softens it. So that's the best one in my collection. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to what I was gonna talk about more shopping. We'll go back to that. But I will say, I think I'm gonna be adding that kind of stuff into these videos too. Because I do a lot of shopping only because my mom doesn't drive, so I try to get her out of the house, especially on the weekends, especially Friday, just so she's not, because she's trapped in here Monday through Thursday, without, being able to get out. So we do a lot of shopping, and unfortunately, I spend money I don't need to spend, but anyway, so where I'm going with it, it is, I think I'm going to show more of that, stuff that I purchase and maybe get, I've been saying this forever, but show you some stuff in the stores. And yeah, a lot of things are going in my head. I don't know if I've ever showed this on the channel. It's the Farah, I believe it is. This is their concealer. It's called a luxury concealer. And I'm going to use the shade, it's Neutral Beige. Now this has like almost like a pink undertone, which is going to be nice for under the eyes, I think. So that is the shade there. So it's, yeah, like a peach or a pink. And but it's super thick and you do not need a lot. So I'm just going to place a little bit here and then draw a little bit there. But that is the shade. Yeah, this you can actually use as a foundation as well. But again, you have to be very careful because very little is needed. But it's a very creamy product. I really remember liking it, I think. So we're going to go in and let's just blend this out. Yeah, what I like about this is it's very natural looking. It has like a little radiance to it. And for the longest time, the reason why I avoided using it is because I would almost have to mix two shades to get the perfect shade for me. But now that my skin coloring has changed living here, I can use this one on its own. So maybe I will bring this one out more often. So that's what that looks like. Very pretty. Okay, what was I gonna do for bronzer? Here it is. This is what I brought out. It's by Miss AOA. I haven't used this forever. It's in the shade Palace, so it's so cute and tiny. But yeah, let's use it. Like I said, I spent a very long time, so hopefully I don't have too much on here. Ooh, that's not a bad shade whatsoever. So, yeah, you guys, so that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Again, I really wish that this video, I was able, to put it out on Monday. I just hope that you guys didn't watch the Monday video and be like, oh, okay, well, that was interesting. She came on and, yeah, and then went to something completely different. No, it just that one I had already filmed and uploaded and all that good stuff. So, yeah, and if you have any questions about like this channel, if you ever wanted, if you're interested to look deeper in my analytics, what it goes through, what I go through to film or anything, I would love to even do something like that. I think it would be interesting or helpful for some of you that are thinking of starting a channel. The equipment that I suggest that you have, to start out, stuff like that. I wouldn't mind doing that at all. I'm like I said, I'm just up for anything. I'm almost wondering if makeup just isn't what it used to be. If people are just bored with it and maybe it's just a phase. But I will say the reason why it could, I'm thinking it's a possibility that people are just over makeup. And I get it because like I told you, TikTok has kind of ruined it if you ask me. I mean, I can't, like I said, I can't stomach it over there. And honestly, I don't even watch the beauty content. There's only a couple people that I follow. But if I go over to TikTok, it is for the funny content. It's for, stuff like that with the animals and stuff that makes me laugh. But other than that, I don't know. I can't get into it very much. There's a lot of the selling aspect over there, which, there are a few cute things, but then I see like a lot of it is actually stuff from She Glam. And it's like, and then there's like a huge shipping. The whole thing's just a hot mess. If you ask me, if TikTok went away, I would not be disappointed whatsoever, like some people, but I know some people make a killer of money over there. I will say off TikTok, I haven't made a penny off TikTok. The only way I ever did was like if I like the BK brushes, if I use it, you can tag it and you can get a commission off the sales. But I can get that, the commissions here on YouTube if you guys use any of my links that I list down below. Again, I always do list everything that I use down in the description box. So if you guys want to use those codes, I've always said it is so helpful. I do receive a small commission and it helps the channel tremendously for me to be able to purchase new products and stuff like that. But anyway, so no, I've never received a penny off a TikTok. So I don't know how people make money. I think a lot of it is off brand deals. Where it was going, I'm all over the place today. So where I was going with that though is the reason why I think people are kind of shying away or just kind of with makeup is because of TikTok. Because over there are so many people that are just not honest whatsoever. I mean, it's bad. I mean, really bad. For my powder, I think I'm going to use this by Huda Beauty. It's the Bake, Easy Bake and Snatch. But this is the pressed powder. So, and I got it in Cupcake. Let's try it. It's been a hot minute. So yeah, they're just really dishonest over there. I mean, it is almost just ridiculous, and even the ads that they're showing, I can't tell you how many products I used and purchased over there that I got, and it's garbage. And I'm like, okay, those girls completely just lied, or gentlemen, about this product. And it's not just makeup, it's anything. Like I purchased this luggage piece that they had so much stuff in it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this will be perfect, and I think I had mentioned it in that video when we went out for our anniversary up to Sedona. I was trying to pack all this stuff because what they showed on the video on TikTok is they had this thing packed with computers, everything. And I tried it and no. I couldn't even no. It was just ridiculous. Oh, hey now. That powder is, where's my brush here? That powder is nice. I'm gonna have to use that. There's a little bit of a radiance to it, and I think I remembered, when I was using it before this chair, when I was using it before, I remember, I don't know if I didn't like the radiance at the time, but I like it now. That is really pretty. I love that. I'm going to have to bring that out more often. Okay, I have brought this out. I really wanted to use this, but I already applied the powder, but I didn't apply a lot of powder, so let's use this. It's the Morphe. These are so beautiful. I don't know why I don't bring them out more often. This one is called Hypnotize. So it has like skincare infused in it. So I think I'm just going to use this brush right here. Let's just apply a little bit because I do have another blush that I do want to use. Me and my blushes lately. So, ooh, did any of you purchase this here? And if so, please let everybody know what you think about it. Sometimes, I might say something that's really great, and then, you guys be like, what is she talking about? It's not that great, or, yeah, but look how easy that blended out. Super, super pretty. I'm so glad I brought that back out. But the powder blush that I wanted to show you is this by Wander. I hardly use this either. It was in the way back of my drawer. And this is called Blush All Day. And it says, are we bare yet? Not there, but bare. And this is the shade here. Super pretty. And I just love the gal. I think she was like a co-founder or something, but she ended up selling her portion or her stock or whatever, or her part of it in this company. So she's no longer with them, but the gal that does it is she makes these now these perfumes, and I absolutely love these. And it's called 5 Cents. I know I've talked about these before. It is I just absolutely love them, and the reason why is because this is the only perfume that I can use without it feeling like it's burning my skin. Any perfume that I use, it just feels honestly like it's burning my skin, and she has the same problem, and it has something to do with our autoimmune situation. So pretty interesting stuff. You should read the story behind that. Okay, so that is that, and let's go into, I'm just going to curl my lashes, and then now this is where I'm going to talk to you about what I found. So when Daryl and I went out, we went to the Halloween store, and then we went over to Marshall's, because he loves to shop. Believe it or not, Daryl loves shopping. I honestly, I can do without it, to tell you the truth. I think it's because I spend a lot of time with my mom. But even then, I can't even tell you how many times I stay out in the car. Anyway, Daryl loves to go shopping, so he wanted to go to Marshall's. And the mascara I'm going to be using is this here by Laura Geller. And it just says, yeah, this one doesn't say which one it is. It just says Laura Geller on New York. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. So let me just show you the wand. I hope this is about dried out. So what I'm going to do is apply my lash or the mascara, and I'm going to place a video right here, and I'm going to show you everything that we found. There were so many neat little treasures that I found and Daryl found, and yeah, I just thought it would be interesting to show you what we purchased. I got this adorable pumpkin here. I just love that. I think it's going to match everything that's in my house here. But I love the gold accent, and yeah, it's super lightweight. It's not super heavy. It's a Martha Stewart. And this was $24.99. And what's nice about this is I can put it out now and keep it out till Thanksgiving. And I also got these snacks. I really like these. I've had these before. Just think they're more of a healthy option, I guess, if I'm going to have a snack. But they're oatmeal chocolate chip, like Heavenly Hunks it's called. So they have, each one has 120 calories. So 7 sugars, that's not horrible. And yeah, so yeah, it's a nice little snack. I've had these, like I said, in the past. They taste really good. And then we got these. My husband saw these and he had to have it. So he likes ramen noodles, and so do I actually every once in a while, or to put any soup in here. But it's so cute. It came with chopsticks. I don't know what that is, but it looks adorable. And then we got another one that literally looks like the ramen noodle container. So that's my husband's. He likes that one. I paid $9.99. Okay, just ignore the football game in the background unless you're into football. Then you can listen. I'm not going to make my husband stop watching his football. So anyway, this is what these cute little bowls are. And this is what this little guy does. I'm so excited. This way anybody can use chopsticks. How clever is that? I'm going to look for more of these because I think this is brilliant. And this is the size of the bowl. Again, it comes with one of those spoons that is perfect for soups, any soups and ramen. And then I think, these, you can just go like that, lay it across. That's why it has those little openings or slants there. Brilliant. Love it. He got some boxers. He loves this brand. This one, I guess, has a cooling technology. We will see. I got another snack here, and these are the cashews, everything bagel. So I thought I would try these out. These are just nice to have for a snack as well. And then I needed some peppers, so I thought this was really nice, and it comes with like a little spoon. And sorry, it looks like I paid $4.99 for this, and yeah, just a really nice container. And I forgot to show you the boxers were a 4-pack of these spider boxers, $12.99. That's a really good deal, actually. And then my husband wanted this for to wash his hair, and actually I'm going to borrow this every once in a while too, a scalp massager, and that was $4.99 here. Then they also had the stuff that he uses on his hair it's a pomade by Buchanan, and he paid $9.99 for this, which is a really good deal. I think I have paid $14.99 in the store, so yeah, good deals that you can find at Marshall's. Last but not least, I got this huge baking sheet. So it's a mega baking sheet. It's 20 by 1/4 by 14 and 1/4. So yeah, I have another one, but it's so old and dirty. So I wanted a new one. And yeah, this one is super nice. It looks like it's by David Burke. Okay, I think the mascara is pretty much done. I did fight to try to get the last bit out of there, but I like the wand. So yeah, it's not too bad at all. Okay, and then I think for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back into these pencils here, but I'm going to do like a fun little combo with the shades. So I'm going to go in first with the copper. So it looks like this, and it actually has like a little bit of a shimmer in it. So I'm just going to place that on the lower lash line first. But see how creamy they are? And what's nice about this is there is like a little smudger on the other side. So I'm going to do that. And I have something all over my face. Okay, so yeah, they are just super creamy. And they're really good for us that have sensitive eyes too. I have noticed that my eyes don't water as much when I do use these. Okay, so that is the copper. Again, it's just super pretty, has a slight shimmer to it. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Emerald. And this is gorgeous as well. And yeah, I think I'll go with this. We'll see. Or I could have used a sapphire too. Let's just go in with Emerald. And take off that. Use the smudger. And just smudge that in with that pretty copper. And the copper isn't copper. It's almost like a, I don't know, it has like a champagne even in that as well. So it's not like an orange copper at all. It's really pretty. So again, I'm just going to place a little bit here. And I will tell you, if you are one that likes to place liners in your waterline, these are great for that. They do not come off at all. I will tell you that. Okay, and then to set my face, what I think I'm going to use is this. I found this in my collection. Look how, I mean, I haven't even used it. God knows how long or how old it is. But it's by ColourPop. It's the Pretty Fresh, and it's the hyaluronic acid setting spray. So what do you guys think of the stuff that I found from Marshall's? Let me know if you have found any treasures from there. But I just absolutely love those little bowls and the chopsticks with that thing. How cool is that? I really want to look for more to see and put one in my purse. I forgot how nice that smells. You know, it's not too overpowering. It just has that really pleasant, soft scent. So I did place a little bit on my sponge, and I am going to set that concealer because I didn't place any powder under there because I really love the creamy look that it's giving and the radiance, so I didn't want to cover that up. So yeah, that looks really pretty. Okay, and then for my lipstick, this is not new, but I just grabbed it, and it's by it's the Lip Lifter by Maybelline, and I always forget what the name of this is. Big Lift, that's what it is, Big Lift. So let's go into here, and I will tell you that I did place the Revie Beauty lip oil on, and whenever I do that, my lip liners apply so much easier. I can overline. It almost like fills in those lip lines, the lines right around our lips. So when you go in with your lip liner, it's not skipping over those wrinkles or lip line. So pretty. I love that shade. And then I found this lipstick. It's by a BK Beauty. And this is in a shade, it looks like, I think it's Grace. And it looks like this. I forgot all about these. So let's go in with this beautiful shade and see how it goes with this look. Oh, that is so pretty. I love that combo. All right, you guys, I think I am done here. And I'm so glad I sat back down and talked with you guys. Again, if you have any suggestions for the channel, honestly, I don't want to give this up. I truly don't. I truly enjoy your guys' company. I don't know. We have a lot of fun here, and I think, I don't know, if that is the case with the glitch with YouTube, maybe the only thing I could suggest to you guys is going and unsubscribing and then what is it? Subscribing again. So unsubscribe and then subscribe, and then make sure all of the notifications is turned on to all. Maybe that will do something. I don't know, but yeah, if you're not getting the notifications, then of course you're not going to watch my videos. Again, just another tip. Somebody had said in the comments that they actually watch me at night, and I think she falls asleep. I said, honestly, you're probably doing more than anything, because once you turn on one of my videos, I think it'll start playing a bunch of mine. So it's, gosh knows how long she's watching my videos. and it's playing all the commercials or the ads, and that really helps as well. Like I told you guys, just push, play, turn your phone over, mute it, go, wash your or clean your house, do your laundry. You don't really have to watch me the whole time, but if you want to, I would really appreciate it. But anyway, that truly, truly helps. And yeah, if you could even do just that, I would be super thankful. All right, you guys, I look forward to reading the comments again, all your guys' suggestions, what you guys think about my ideas. Again, I'm so looking forward to talking to Mandy about, her ideas. I'm so excited about that. And yeah, for now, I feel a lot better. Like I said, that I got it off my chest. And for now, I am here. I will be here. Like I said, I won't have any final decision really until January. So let's enjoy each other's company, for now. And yeah, let's just have all the fun that we've been having. And I will try to bring new and fun content for you. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you did enjoy today's video, please like and comment. You guys know how much that helps me. If you feel like you want to share this video, please do so. I will not mind. All right, you guys, I can't wait to see you again. I love you so much. And until next time.